Chapter 5 Season 2 has finally been released, and this is going to be one of the best seasons of Fortnite we are ever going to play. I mean, this season already looks incredible. We have so many amazing items already being added to the game as well. And in this video, guys, I'm going to be showing you the 30 best skins to use in Season 2. Make sure you guys watch all the way through and let me know what skin is your favorite from this video. We are going to be including a bunch of brand new skins you guys have never seen before, and of course, some of the newest Battle Pass skins as well. And if you guys watch all the way through, then you also have a chance to win a free Battle Pass, and all you have to do is go down and hit the like button and the subscribe button, and let me know what your favorite brand new skin is in the comments down below. But let's not waste any more time, let's get straight into it. And first up, we have Poseidon. This is going to be one of the biggest meme skins that we see during this season. I feel like it is the meme skin from this Battle Pass as well, just because we don't really have too many other meme skins from this Battle Pass. The design of this is really clean though. I love the way that they worked with some of the biggest meme skins in the Battle Pass. Like we have had Meowscles reworked, we have had Peely reworked as well, and now it looks like it was Ripley vs Sludge that has been reworked into a Poseidon skin. Next up though, guys, we have to talk about Festival Phaedra. Now this has actually been in the game for a little while now, but I still think this is one of the most underrated skins in the game and one of the best skins to use in Season 2. Obviously, we are going to be seeing a bunch of people using the newer skins in the game, especially from the Battle Pass. That's just always how it is when a brand new season launches in Fortnite, but I feel like if you guys do want to stand out even more, then using something like Festival Phaedra is going to be a really good way to go. This skin is actually quite cheap as well, coming in at only 1,200 V-Bucks, so it is definitely a lot cheaper than some of the other skins we're going to be talking about very soon, and I feel like this definitely does have the potential to be very tryhard in Fortnite as well. One skin that probably won't become too tryhard in the future though would have to be the Giant Chicken. This is actually part of the Family Guy collab that we got towards the end of Chapter 5 Season 1. We obviously had Peter Griffin added to the Battle Pass, but the Giant Chicken was actually added to the game during the season to the item shop, and it is just one of the funniest skins we have ever seen. I mean, this is a giant chicken. Not only does it live up to the name, because this is pretty much the biggest skin in the history of Fortnite, but it is also one of the thickest skins we have ever seen as well. I don't think too many pros or streamers are going to be using it because it literally takes up most of your screen, which is just so insane, but I still think this is a hilarious skin in Fortnite, and we just had to include it on the list. One collab skin though that has just been a little bit better would have to be 11. This has been in the game since Chapter 4 Season 5 or Season OG. This is a really important season in Fortnite. I feel like it brought a lot of people back to the game, and it is probably why Chapter 5 Season 1 and now Season 2 have actually been so successful. 11 is one of the coolest looking skins though. I feel like they did this skin really well, and I never expected any more items from Stranger Things to be added back to the game, but Fortnite not only introduced 11 to the game, but also added back Demogorgon and the Chief Hopper skins, which just made it even better. We do also have 3 different styles for 11, which make this even cooler. We obviously have a default or a regular clothed edit style of 11, and then we have a test lab suit edit style, and this is basically the 2 styles for this skin. I love the way this looks. It has been quite popular by pros and streamers like Face Sway as well. I feel like if he does continue to use this skin during Season 2, then more and more people are going to be using it, but it just doesn't feature in the store that often. One skin that is never going to feature in the game again though would have to be Valeria. Valeria was actually the tier 100 skin during Chapter 1 Season 5. It is one of the coolest looking Battle Pass skins we've seen in a really long time, but I feel like it was also quite underrated during Chapter 5 Season 1 because we just didn't see that many people using it. There were so many other amazing Battle Pass skins that were added that I feel like it really took the popularity away from this skin, but I still feel like we just had to include it on the list. One of the coolest parts about this though is that this actually had a bunch of different edit styles, and you could use different ones in the same game by using the built-in emote of this, which changed around how this skin worked quite a bit. That was a really cool touch. I feel like there aren't really too many other skins in the game that work the same way as this, so for that reason we just had to include it on the list. If you guys did grind out Chapter 5 Season 1 as well, you will have of course the super edit styles for this skin unlocked, which just make it even better. That takes us though, guys, to the number 25 position, and we have Silas Hesk. This is another skin that is never going to return to the game again. It was added during Chapter 5 Season 1, and this is actually the January Fortnite Crew Bundle. Fortnite have made a lot of improvements to the Fortnite Crew Bundle. It actually started off as a really cool idea back during Chapter 2 Season 5. Basically, every single month you would get a really cool skin, 1,000 V-Bucks, and the Battle Pass completely for free, and all you had to do was pay around $10 a month. This sort of got quite repetitive and boring because the skins only ever had one style. They weren't really too creative, and I I feel like people just got sick of using this and wanted to use their money on regular item shop skins, or maybe just the battle pass, but Fortnite have reworked this, and now you get a bunch of different styles for all of these skins, and the longer that you are subscribed, the more edit styles you actually unlock. I feel like this is a really cool idea. So Silas Hesk, even though it was the Fortnite crew skin for January, is going to keep on getting styles for the next few months, which just makes it even better. One skin that I feel like more people are going to be using though is Cerberus. This is the tier 1 skin in Chapter 5 Season 2, and it is one of the most detailed tier 1 skins we have seen in a really long time. This actually sort of reminds me a little bit of Renzo the Destroyer. I don't know why, the colors just look sort of similar, but I feel like this will end up being a lot more popular than that skin. We've already seen pros and streamers using this a bunch just because it is the tier 1 skin, but I feel like as the season progresses and more people unlock it, it is only going to get better. There should be secret styles for this skin unlocked towards the end of the season as well, which is just going to improve on how good this actually is, but I don't know how tryhard this is going to be. Next up though guys, we're going with Solid Snake. Now this was the secret battle pass skin from Chapter 5 Season 1, and we do actually have two different styles for this skin. Now even though it is a secret battle pass skin, it isn't really that secret because we knew pretty much as soon as Chapter 5 Season 1 started that this was actually the secret skin. I miss the days where it was hidden and you didn't really know what skin was going to be coming to the game, and it sort of had that anticipation to see what skin you would get a few months into the season, but now Fortnite does this differently where you pretty much know what this skin is from day one. I don't mind it though. I feel like we did have a few bad secret battle pass skins in a row. A lot of them do end up being collab skins as well, so Solid Snake definitely fit in with that theme really well, and it just was one of the more detailed secret battle pass skins we've seen in a while. Let's move on though guys, and next up we have the Black Widow skin, and for this we're including the OG Black Widow and of course the Snowsuit Black Widow skin as well. Now this wasn't really a skin that I thought would feature on the list much after Chapter 1 or even Chapter 2, but now that Black Widow has been reappearing in the store quite a bit, we are seeing a lot more people use it, and it is definitely becoming one of the more popular crossover skins in the game, and it has been one of the sweatiest ones as well. Now in my personal opinion, I feel like the Snowsuit Black Widow is the better skin. It does have the better design, but nothing is ever going to compete with the OG Black Widow because this was one of the rarest skins in the game for a really long time. I love the way this looks though. It is so clean, and in my opinion you cannot go wrong with either of these skins. But let's move on to another personal favorite guys, and this is Glitch. I've talked about Glitch so many times on the channel before. It has been a favorite for a really long time, and that's not going to change in Chapter 5 Season 2. These skins are quite expensive though, coming in at 1,500 V-Bucks, but I guess the upside of this is that you get so many different edit styles for this skin. You can change around the colors of this, you can change around the actual color of the armor on the skin as well, the accents of the hair as well, which is really clean. But the biggest part about this is that you can change around the main armor with different camos or wraps in your locker. This has never been done before. I feel like it is a really cool touch though, and just because this was added one season after these superhero skins, I feel like this feature is really overlooked. We just don't see that many people using them because these superhero skins were so good back during Chapter 2, and no one really wanted to buy skins that weren't as good and were added pretty much straight after these superhero skins. But if they were added today, I feel like they would become one of the better skins in the game, and the same goes for the Agency Renegades bundle. The Agency Renegades bundle was added to the game during Chapter 3 of Fortnite, and I feel like this is really where a lot of people stopped playing the game and just weren't willing to spend a bunch of money buying bundles in Fortnite. The Agency Renegades bundle did set it back around $20, but you got 3 skins in this. We only really care about 2 skins though, and that was Shady Zadie and Spycatcher Siren. Both of these are incredible. There isn't really one skin that is better than the others. I feel like both of them are so sick, and there are a lot of edit styles for both of these skins as well. Shady Zadie does look pretty similar to the original Zadie skin, but I feel like Spycatcher Siren is a really unique edit style of Siren and just makes it even better. It is definitely one of the best bundles you can buy in the game today, and one of the most tryhard ones as well. But if you guys do want to buy something a little bit cheaper, then I feel like Caper might be the way to go. Caper is a 1,200 V-Bucks skin in Fortnite that was added during Chapter 4. Similar to what we talked about with Glitch earlier, Caper actually works in a pretty similar way. These were highly customizable skins in the game. They actually became very popular very quickly because they were so unique and so different to a lot of the other highly customizable skins that we had actually seen. I feel like the biggest difference from Caper to these superhero skins was that there was just a lot more customization that you could do with them, and there were a bunch of more options in terms of colors that you could actually choose and how you design these skins. Sometimes that is a really good thing, and I feel like they became really popular because they were so unique. But now in Chapter 5 Season 2, they have dropped off a lot just because people want to use something that is easy and convenient, and these superhero skins definitely fit that. I still think Kyro is an amazing skin. They could always add in more edit styles and more ways to customize them in the future as well. So hopefully that is something that Fortnite do actually look at doing in the future, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. One skin that will get more edit styles though has to be Artemis. This is also part of the latest battle pass in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2. Now, even though this skin already has 2 different styles and you can unlock a third style in the extra quest reward screen, it seems like there will also be super styles for this skin as well added to the game later on in the season. Right now, I feel like though the 2 styles that do come with this skin are really clean. They are sort of like the galaxy skins that we have seen in the past a little bit, but instead of the entire skin having this galaxy effect, it's only a small portion of it, and I actually think that does look quite cool. It is really subtle. The rest of the skin is really detailed as well. I don't know if this will be Tryhard in the future, but we have seen a bunch of pros and streamers already using this. Let's move on, guys. The next up we have Reverie. Reverie is an insane skin, and this is actually the starter pack skin for Chapter 5 Season 1, so unfortunately you guys will never be able to get it again. What is amazing about these starter pack skins though is that sometimes they are really bad, but sometimes they do create some amazing ones, and they never really get the attention that they deserve, just because we have had so many other starter pack skins in the past that just were never that good. Reverie is truly incredible though. I feel like the last time we had an amazing starter pack skin was Dizzy during Chapter 2, so Reverie is a really good touch, and hopefully the starter pack skin for Chapter 5 Season 2 is of course just as good as well. It'll never reach the popularity though of something like the Mogul Masters though, and that is just because these been in the game for a lot longer, and they are going to feature in the item shop a lot more as well. Each Mogul Master does set you back 1,500 V-Bucks, so they are some of the more expensive skins in the game, and the biggest disappointment about these skins is that it isn't just one skin with a bunch of different styles, it is 8 different skins. You really have to pick and choose which edit style you want to use, because I feel like a lot of people aren't going to want to spend 1,500 V-Bucks to buy lots of different edit styles of pretty much the exact same skin. So if you guys are looking for a specific Mogul Master to use, then my recommendation would either be the German Mogul Master, just because it is so well designed and so underrated as well, but of course there are also some other ones that have been really popular, like the Great Britain Mogul Master, and of course the French Mogul Master as well. If you do want to use one of the newer skins in the game though, then I feel like we need to mention Comet on this list as well. Comet was just added to the game during Chapter 5 Season 1. It was added towards the end of the season, and this is an incredible skin. We have seen a few other skins like Comet added to the game during Chapter 5 Season 1, but these actually gained a lot of popularity in the more competitive game modes. We saw so many pros and streamers using it as well, but for me the major disappointment of this was that there was only one style for this. If they had have added in a few different color styles or a few different variants of this skin, then it would be a lot more popular today, and I feel like a lot more people would also be buying it in the future, but I just don't know how popular this is going to end up becoming. It is still a really clean skin though, and if you are looking for a good skin to main in Fortnite today, then Comet might be one of the best choices. We need to move on though, guys, and another really good brand new skin that you could end up using has to be Hangfire. Now this is part of the latest Warfare bundle that we do have in the game. These are sort of highly customizable skins, and they do remind me a lot of the Gear Specialist Mayor skin that we got back during Chapter 2 Season 2. They are sort of highly customizable, but they work in a different way to the superhero skins. What I love about these though is that there are different color styles for them. You can change around the armor and of course the clothing color as well, which is a really cool touch. The only downside to this is that you don't really get the ability to change around the hairstyles, and it isn't one skin with a bunch of highly customizable faces. You sort of have to buy each individual outfit and then just customize the clothing. That is probably the only downside to them, but they are still really clean skins, and I feel like these are going to be some of the best ones to buy in Chapter 5 Season 2. If you do want to spend your V-Bucks a little bit better though, I feel like Zeus might be a much better choice, and that is just because this is included in the Chapter 5 Season 2 Battle Pass. There are so many other items that you get in this Battle Pass, and Zeus is pretty much the icon skin for this season as well. Obviously it's not an official icon skin with the actual Greek god Zeus, but what I mean by this is that this is sort of the face of the season. Similar to how in Chapter 2 Season 4 we had Tony Stark as sort of the face of that season, I feel like Zeus is definitely the face of Chapter 5 Season 2. This is really clean. I feel like a lot of people are hating on this skin right now, but as we do get more styles for it, it will only improve. But again, there are definitely some other Battle Pass skins that have been just a little bit better. Let's move on then, guys, to the number 12 position, position, and we have Mysterious Fate. Mysterious Fate was added towards the end of Chapter 5 Season 1, and this sort of reminds me a lot of Kuno and also Focus as well. This is a really clean skin. It can easily become one of the most tryhard skins during Chapter 5 as well, so I feel like that is definitely going to happen as this does feature in the store more and more often, but it's still really important to include it on this list to give it the awareness that it deserves. This has just such an amazing design. I feel like we don't really see too many other skins with a design similar to this, and again, as I've already mentioned with a few other skins, the only downside is that we had one color style for this. If they added in a few different color variants, then it would have become a lot more popular and tryhard. We would also see a few more pros and streamers using it as well, and it would just add a little bit more creativity to it, but since there is only one style, I feel like it just hasn't got the popularity that it deserves just yet. One skin though that is pretty much identical to this would have to be Summit Seeker Eevee. This had the potential to be one of the best skins that had ever been added to the game. I thought this is actually going to be one of the most popular skins we had ever seen, but in Chapter 5 Season 1 it just didn't get that popularity, and I don't know that that's going to change in Season 2. Fortnite had such potential with this skin though. If there were a few different styles for this, maybe where you could take the jacket on or off, and just some other color styles for it, then it would be one of the best skins in the game, because it was modeled off one of the most popular Battle Pass skins we have ever seen, and that was Eevee. Eevee really wasn't too popular once her season ended back during Chapter 4, but I still feel like it was worthy enough to make a brand new skin for it, and that is what Summit Seeker Eevee did so well. They did actually add in an edit style for this as well, which allowed you to take the glasses off, but they could have done this so much better, and I just feel like there would have been a lot more people using it if it did have some other styles. That takes us forward though guys to the number 10 position, and we have April O'Neil. April O'Neil is a skin that you need to use in Chapter 5 Season 2. Hopefully this does actually return to the store though, because it was part of the Ninja Turtles collab at the start of Chapter 5 Season 1. April O'Neil was really unique for quite a few reasons. Firstly, we had no idea that this was actually coming to the game. Obviously the Ninja Turtles collab had been leaked, but April O'Neil was sort of kept a secret because so many people were actually focusing on the actual Ninja Turtles that were going to be added. And secondly, this pretty much included a color style that we had never seen before in the game, which is really surprising because I feel like Fortnite has been out for a really long time now, but we hadn't had too many skins that actually wore yellow clothing. Comet does look pretty similar to this, but I feel like this is just such a clean skin, and the fact that it is part of the Ninja Turtles collab just makes it even better. I feel like this has a lot of potential in Chapter 5 as well, so hopefully it does end up becoming one of the more popular skins that we do actually see. If you do just want to use a more traditional Fortnite skin that has been popular for a really long time already, then Lara Croft is going to be one of the best ones. Lara Croft has been in the game since Chapter 2 Season 6. It was a Battle Pass skin during that season as well, but what is really unique is we never really saw too many people using it during that season, and it really only became more and more popular once that season ended. This was such a unique way for Battle Pass skins to operate. Usually they are extremely tryhard and popular during that season, then they drop off pretty much instantly as soon as a new season starts, but this worked in reverse. It actually became more popular once that season ended, which was so strange, but I still think it just shows you guys how good this skin actually was. Another skin though that was added to Fortnite around the same time was the Polo Prodigy. This is actually a crossover skin with the Ralph Lauren clothing brand. They did this really well. We've had a few other clothing brands collab with Fortnite, but this did it in a much better way, and to the point where this looks so clean. It dropped off a lot. I feel like this was actually quite popular when it first got added, but we hadn't really seen too many people using this since Chapter 3, and now in Chapter 5 Season 2, it is definitely one of the more popular tryhard skins. It gained a lot of popularity towards the end of Season 1. We saw most people using the mainly white edit style of this, but if you guys do want to stand out, then the black and red edit style also looks really clean, but still I feel like the white edit style is going to be the best one for you to make. If you do want to use a much newer skin though, then Aphrodite might be a better choice. This does sort of look similar to the white edit style of the Polo Prodigy, and I feel like this will definitely be tryhard for the rest of Chapter 5 Season 2, and maybe even the other chapters that we do get later on in Fortnite. I love the way this skin looks. What is really cool about this as well is that the two edit styles that we have for this skin so far are so different and unique from each other. We've seen quite a few Battle Pass skins that get edit styles that look almost identical, but with Aphrodite, the two styles are so different, and it just makes this skin even more unique. I love that about it, but I feel like this default style that you guys are seeing right now is definitely going to be the more tryhard edit style. I feel like we have have talked about a few other Battle Pass and Tryhard skins though, so let's move on to one of the biggest meme skins in the game, and this has to be Budge. Budge is a giant rainbow bird. Obviously, this is going to be a big meme skin. It was added to the game with the birds of a feather bundle as well, which was really clean. We've got a few amazing skins in that, but I feel like Budge was by far the best. It just has such a unique color style. It isn't as big and bulky as those other skins as well, but again, it does just have the one edit style, so you guys might actually get sick of this skin quite easily. I'm still a huge fan of this, so I always love the meme skins that Fortnite decide to add to the game. So if you guys are a fan of the meme skins as well, then this is definitely one that you need to buy. That takes us though to the number 4 position, and we have Lana Lane. Lana Lane was actually the Fortnite crew skin for February. We talked about Silas Hesk earlier on in this video, and that was the Fortnite crew skin for January, and we had to include the February skin as well just because it was so good. This has to be one of the most try-hard Fortnite crew skins we have ever seen. Again, for around $10 a month, you get the Battle Pass for free, you get 1,000 V-Bucks and a free skin, which is really clean. You do also get some pickaxes with this, but I feel like they just aren't that good anymore. But what is really amazing is that you are going to consistently get more and more edit styles for these skins over the next few months just for being subscribed to the Fortnite crew bundle. We just got a brand new style for Silas Hesk only a few days ago, and of course a brand new style for Lana Lane as well, which is really clean, and I cannot wait to see what edit styles we do unlock for them in the future. Even though they have been quite popular, I feel like they won't reach the popularity of the superhero skins, which have just been some of the most tryhard skins we are ever going to see. It is really hard to compare anything to the superhero skins that were added back during Chapter 2 Season 4. They have been so tryhard pretty much since they were first added, and haven't really dropped off too much considering they have had their styles banned as well. It just makes this even more impressive. I mean, you used to be able to use the fully white and the fully black superhero skins in Fortnite, but they have banned you from using both of those colors, which is so insane. I feel like they really made this skin a lot more popular, but some people have actually figured out different ways of using the fully black and the fully white superhero, and this is just a testament to how good this skin actually was. There is just a bunch of different customizable styles for this, so even though they are quite expensive at 1,800 V-Bucks, it is still definitely worth buying in Fortnite today. Something that might be a little bit cheaper though would have to be the Guardian Lyn skin. This is added towards the end of Chapter 5 Season 1. It sort of reminds me a little bit of Charlotte as well, which was added during Chapter 2 Season 8, and this might just be a little bit of an upgrade. The pickaxe that came with this is really clean as well, but the skin is definitely the most important part. It is probably going to be tryhard in the future as long as it does get the popularity that it deserves. A few pros and streamers have been using this, but again, I feel like they always seem to use some of the newer skins in the game, so it's honestly just going to take a little bit of time to see if this does gain the popularity that it deserves throughout Season 2, and of course as we move into Season 3 and even Season 4 of Chapter 5. Let's move on though guys to the number 2 position, and we have Siren. Siren is, in my opinion, one of the best item shop skins we are ever going to see in Fortnite, and it's not even close. You can pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks. It was added to the game even earlier than the superhero skins during Chapter 2 Season 2, and Fortnite are consistently adding more edit styles for this as well, which just make it even better. I mean, we finally got a brand new style at the start of Chapter 5, which is a predominantly red edit style. I feel like that really fitted in with the theme of that season. It definitely made the Siren skin look a lot brighter and more colorful as well, which helped it regain its popularity and of course make it try hard once more. So in my opinion, this is one of the best skins for you guys to use today, and hopefully a lot of you already own it. But let's move on guys to the number 1 position, and we have Hades. This is actually the tier 100 skin in Chapter 5 Season 2. Obviously it is day 1 of Chapter 5 Season 2 right now, so I feel like this has to be the coolest skin, but as the season progresses, this probably will change around, and we might see some other skins overtaking this, especially from the Battle Pass. I love this skin so far though. I think it is really clean. It reminds me a little bit of Renzo the Destroyer as well. It sort of gives me Midas vibes as well, which is really clean, but I just feel like this skin has such a clean design, we had to include it in at the number 1 position. The edit styles for it are quite cool. I feel like the glowing cape is really sick as well, and the future color styles that we will unlock are only going to improve this even more as well. But there you guys go, that is my entire list for the 30 best skins to use in Chapter 5 Season 2. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite, and of course make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you want a chance to win a free Battle Pass. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.